that I'll be doing going forward. Okay, so let's get started. Y'all ready? All right, let's get started. First of all, let's give thanks that we're up this morning. Thank you for another day, an opportunity um, to enjoy another spring day and another season of our life. First, I want to just talk about this will be the last Ask James series. This will be the last Ask James series. Some of the feedback that I've been getting or responses is people didn't want to really reveal too much on the social media, on the content and the platforms. And I highly respect that. And so what I did was I created on a website. If you go to my website, www.jameslmotley.com, you'll see that there's a Motley moment there. And that will be the new platform where I'll be, answering questions, whether it was nutrition, relationships, problem solving, consultation, and you can book your time on there where I'll be addressing those things. It's called the Motley Moment. It's appointment only, and it's time. It's just time for me to open up another avenue for people to address issues that they feel would be beneficial to their life, their career, and just as mental development. The reason why I created the Ask James was because during COVID times, things was very, very hectic for most. It was very, very stressful. It was a very stressful moment. And so I wanted to create a platform because I was getting a lot of calls. I was getting a lot of people that was asking me questions from my previous past. And the people that I'm currently involved with asking me questions. So I just wanted to create a platform where I would be able to address those issues during COVID. That was to help us as a nation, as a country, and as a city to have encouragement and support, but also just giving encouragement to those that may be in a place where, transitional, where they're meeting people that's also in transition. So, some of the words I said or delivered wasn't really about the people per se, but also maybe a way for you to deliver a message to somebody that you feel is struggling in the process. So I open up the doors for that. And in that, y'all know my beginning of the year, I begin to go with the saying, the best you of 2022. The best you of 2022. And this was in association with you doing self-development, you investing more in yourself going forward, and giving you tools in order for you to be the best you. And it was self-investment, self-development, self-awareness. Last exchange I did was self-determination, self-love. And so with that being said, I want you to continue that process. And James ain't going nowhere. James is going to be here. He's definitely going to be accessible. But we are in a place where I have to book it where it's in order. I don't want to be rushing people off the phone. I don't want to be rushing you and during the time period. And also, pretty much my schedule is really, really, really hectic at certain points. So scheduling a time with you to address these issues would be a good strategy for myself. So I want to be accessible for you in any way possible. And so remember, it's www.jameslmotley.com, Motley Moment, and I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So with that said, I don't want to be before you guys long today. Really don't. So I'll probably be delivering a message that can hopefully get you through the day or during the week, during the month, or even during the year. And to continue for you to be progressive in the things that you do. So I want to today, if anybody have any questions for me? Nobody have no questions, then I'll go on. But anybody have any questions? Coffee on deck. All right. Nobody have any questions? This is Ask James. So also, I missed that I'll be doing presentations on social media. Go to my YouTube. It's James L. Motley. My YouTube, the same YouTube page that's up. Go to my YouTube. I'm also on Spotify, but go to my YouTube, and you will see that I will be now doing miniature presentations and inspirational videos going forward. So it'd be more like me doing encouragement and self-development through YouTube. So please subscribe if you haven't. You will have access to more information of encouragement from me. But I wanted to talk about today, and I want this topic to be, we'll write it down. The topic today I want to discuss is you can't be stopped. You can't be stopped. I want you to understand that during this COVID time, there was a process where people got stagnant in their growth and development. There's a time that people didn't know what to do and what was about to happen. Mm-hmm. And so during that time, we started to realize who we really are within. It affected everybody differently, but it affected us none the least. And so I wanted to tell you today that you can't be stopped. It's only you that can hold you back from your continuing process. If COVID didn't kill you, then that means you still have time. If COVID didn't kill you, then you still have time. With that being said, I want you to do a self-evaluation within yourself to say certain things to yourself. But I want you to begin the process of the double R method. I talked about this previously in the beginning of the year, and I'm going to bring it up again. The double R method of release to realize. The double R method to release to realize. And what I want you to understand is that you have to release some things in order for you to move forward. There's some things that is stagnating your process. You still haven't let it go. You still haven't released them. You still haven't purged it out of your system. And in that, you cannot fully realize your full potential. Releasing helps you be great. Can I say that again? Releasing helps you be great. How? You're no longer carrying dead weight. You're no longer carrying dead weight. See, we know that things get heavy on us and can paralyze our development. All you have to do is look at some of the things and the people that hurt you for 5 minutes. And you'll understand that your thoughts and your progress will begin to be stagnant by the emotion that you felt at that moment. Reflecting on those moments stagnates your progress. Release past hurts. Release your most vulnerable moments in order for you to realize your fullest potential. You have to realize what you and who you really are and the things that's holding you in bound. Bad relationships, family troubles, things you've done wrong. Yeah, we have to release those things and take the time to discover what's holding us in bondage. What's holding us in bondage. Release to what? Realize your fullest potential. Listen to this. Success and peace cost. Somebody said, what's your definition of success? I'm about to. Success and peace cost. Success and peace will cost you. What do I mean? Some people don't want to be uncomfortable, but they want the end result. They want the end result in order to be great. Yeah, they want the end result in order to be great. Listen, everybody wants to be great. Everybody wants to be great, right? All right. But they don't understand that in order to be great, you got to go through some suffering. Now, let me give you an example of that. I wanted to go back to the gym and, get back in shape. And I wanted to go back to get my body back where it was before. And, but my mind remembers the pain. Before I even touch the weight, my mind remembered the pain. Yes, I want to be back where I was. Yes, I'm going back. Yes, I want to be have a certain look. But my mind remember the pain, meaning that we're not scared of the end. We hate the feeling. What we do is we run from the feeling of getting there. The anxiety, that's what we run from. Oh, we don't want to feel the fear. And so the mind retracts back because it knows what it takes. And so in that, what happens is your success have to be the number one priority where you uproot the feeling and go through the principle. See, I don't worry about feelings. Feelings are finical. You know what I'm saying? So the success comes through the transition. When you come out of the transition, that's when it's true success. Why? It's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you something to be great. And what we want, this is what we want. A lot of us, we want it to come the way we want it to come. We seeking comfort in our transition, but you can't take the old you to the new you. Zanaya Julian, you can't take what you did in high school and get away with it in college. Oh, no. Don't even think that. You can't go with the same habits that you had before and take it to the next level. Something got to be laid to waste, and the investment has to be in your development now. What are you willing to do in order to reach that success? What are you willing to put yourself through to reach that success? Success is in the what? The transition. Your transition is your brand. Your transition is your brand. What did you learn when you were struggling? And how can you teach that to someone else? That's your brand. That's also the build of character. See, they don't want to talk about these things. That's also the build of character. Your character is very important. Y'all hear me? You hear me, Jaya? You hear me? Tonight, you hear me? Yeah, you hear me? Howard, you hear me, Davina? Your character is very important. Let me tell you how important your character is. Tiger Woods cheated on his wife. Had nothing to do with Nike and had nothing to do with golf. And they took his contract. Yeah. They took his contract because they didn't invest in his ability. They invested in the character that he built. Yes. That's how important your character is. I want to say this. When you go through the transition and you're moving, I want you to know this. It's your time. Stop procrastinating your promise. It's your time. Stop procrastinating your promise. Get what's meant for you. Don't be scared of the transition. Don't be scared of the feeling. Push through. Yes. Push through. So listen, it's your time. Stop procrastinating your promise and prepare for the promotion. Prepare for the promotion. What I used to teach this, I think I taught it to Davina. Get in character. It don't start when you get it. You're already prepared for it. That's why when people say, oh, ain't you happy that you're successful? Ain't you happy that you completed that? I already saw it. My life is deja vu. You're just getting it, but I know I prepared for this moment. I put it in my mind the way I was going to walk, the way I didn't wait until it happened to get ready. That's when it's too late. I prepared my mindset for it. Are we there? Okay. I want to go to the next one. I'm trying to be quick. Prepare to be lonely, but welcome the new. On your journey, prepare to be alone. Nobody's going to love your journey or endure your journey like you will. I want y'all to understand this piece because this is a lonely journey that you're about to do, but you're going to deliver more than yourself. Okay, this is good. You're going to deliver more than yourself by being alone during that season that you're trying to be the best you, that you're trying to be the best person that you possibly can, that you're trying to be successful. I want you to understand that we have to watch. I said this earlier, a couple of hours ago. I said you have to watch the people that want their flowers now. The people that want their flowers now. See, they want to see everything, but they don't want to leave behind a legacy. See, you want to be in vanity, but you don't want to be an influence. How are you impactful to the world? What do you leave behind? Legacy is not leaving behind material things. Legacy is left behind by your words, your character, and your actions. You have to understand. Some of the things that you're going to witness is going to be better suited when you're dead. And that's why when we talk about Jesus, and we talked about him being up in on 40 days and 40 nights, the devil tempted him with what? Vanity. He could have got his stuff now. He could have got what he wanted now. He could have got it, but he said, no, devil, I can't do it now. But listen, when he died, oh my goodness. When he died, he became greater dead than alive. Oh, y'all hearing this? Watch those people that what say the sayings, I want my flowers now. They ain't gonna move. They not focused on the work. They're focused on flowers that die in due time. I don't need nobody to praise me in order for me to be great. Yes, I want to be appreciated. Yes, I want people to understand what I'm saying. Yes, I want to deliver my message, but I'm not expecting to get praised when I love what I'm doing. Why? Because I could be dead broke and still love what I do. You could be dead broke and still love what you do. They ain't got to pay me a dime and I still do it. Why? Because it's a part of me. It's not a price on my purpose. Your purpose is not for sale. Stop putting an auction on it. And if you work hard in your purpose, then all that will come with it. The reason why you're not there financially is because you're looking at the finance instead of the work. Listen to this. Stop practicing what you've done and reinvent what you're doing. Oh, yeah. I wonder if y'all could get that one. Stop practicing what you've done and reinvent what you're currently doing. Start looking at how to readjust and go to the next level. Stop focusing on what you currently did. That's the past. I can talk about how I used to do this, how I used to do that. Yes. Those are good accomplishments. But people want to hear what you're doing now. What are you doing now, James? What are you doing now, Davina? What are you doing now, Hal? And so now when you work in the process, when you work and you put the time and effort in, when you put in the time and effort, then you are now in the reinvention mode of change. You're in the reinvention mode of transformation. You're in the reinvention mode that I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. I'm always reinventing and working on myself. Why? Because I want to be the best me. Are we there? Are we there? All right. I want y'all to understand. I wanted those keynotes to go because I want you to be encouraged still to this day. I want to say something here. And excuse me. I'm doing something called, everybody know I have my manual, my stuff coming out, but it's called the From Inmate to Influence, right? And internal and external values. Internal and external values. One of the things we always got to realize, and I'm breaking bondage right now when I'm talking, I'm breaking chains when I say this, is what is our prison? What is your prison? And we look at the prison as a physical thing. But look around you, look at your circumstance, and see, are you willing to get out of your current prison to go to freedom? How am I going to develop to freedom and break these chains that's holding my mind bound? What is preventing me from being great? It's not your environment. Oh, no. It's not your house. No. It's not your mother. It's not your father. It's not your boyfriend. It's not your girlfriend. It's you. I need to work the process to understand my value. The internal value will attract the external price. Oh. People only treating you by what they feel or what they see, but you have to understand who you are and what you represent. What is your internal value? What are you telling yourself in the midst? If you want different, you have to do different. All right. Y'all not understanding that one. I don't think they got that one. You have to understand your value is everything, how you view yourself, and who's trying to take away your confidence. Who said things to you to make you negate to plan B? Who always give you, when you're talking positive, you automatically go to the negative? What relationships that you established that they took away some things from you that you're trying to get back? What is your greatness looking like? You can't be stopped. You can't be stopped. The only one that's stopping you is you. Now, just because you're not moving doesn't mean you're not developing. Okay. We talked about the wilderness, and your wilderness is your waiting period. In that, you are consuming information to take you to the next level. Your wilderness is your development piece. It's so when you get where you're going, you're able to maintain it. In that process, and I'm about to close, in that process, I want to talk about this one issue that many people don't want to talk about, and it's breaking generational curses. To break generational curses is going to cost you something. Those that's in here know what I'm talking about. It's going to cost you something. What are you willing to do to be different? What are you willing to do to break the strongholds that have been holding our family down for years? It's on you. Are you willing to make the sacrifice to be great? Are you willing to sacrifice to be great? Are you willing to bleed to be great? Scarred, talked about, downplayed to be great. Stand against the odds when everybody's against you. Not liked to be great. How long could you last? This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So I want you to understand that your development and your growth is based on you. I'm going out into the world. I've been speaking on many platforms. Everybody know I'm out there. But one of the things that I want you to know is that strongholds are broken through sacrifice. Strongholds are broken through sacrifice. I'm going to leave. I'm going to let y'all go. I just wanted to drop a few things to you. Anybody got any questions? But I just wanted to drop a few things to you to keep you encouraged, keep you inspired, keep moving, keep going, keep inventing yourself, and keep investing in your potential. With that said, I'm going to close. If anybody don't have nothing for me, I'm glad to serve y'all. I'm glad to give you a brief moment. Remember, go to my YouTube page. I'll be dropping more encouraging words. I'll be doing more development, speaking. Look for more content on different platforms. I'm out and I'm doing it. My name is James L. Motley, and I approve this message. Salute.